Well, hello and welcome. I'm going to offer you a short presentation on how it is that I work with my clients and a little bit more about my Blissful Balance program. Blissful Balance came as a result of a need to clarify the steps required to get you feeling your best. It's a step-by-step process to digestive support, hormone alignment, and energetic efficiency and metabolic balance. Perhaps this is you. Uncontrolled bloating. Maybe you've been diagnosed with IBS. Perhaps you've had constipation on and off most of your life. Maybe even reflux. Like most mid-life women, you probably have weight that won't shift. Or maybe as you've entered into peri or post-menopause, you're experiencing hot flashes, sleep issues, low sex drive. Maybe even your energy has been affected, or your brain just seems foggy all the time. Don't even get me started on the mood swings. You just feel like your body is betraying you. So this is me and my mom, and she's my inspiration for getting into holistic health and wellness. She passed away from cancer when she was only 44, and she didn't smoke, she didn't drink. She had a malignant melanoma taken off her back when she was in her mid-30s, and that progressed into cancer that was all throughout her body. So she's my inspiration. I really believe that we can totally change the outcome of our health simply by being proactive. I'm a holistic nutritionist by trade, and I have added on some other modalities to really round out how I work with women. And I'm just going to tell you, you're not broken, you're just out of alignment. So I welcome you to sit back and relax while we're going to discuss some of these issues. And it's not normal. It's not normal to feel bloated, tired, and wired. And we really need to have more discussion around women's midlife health. So have you been told there's nothing wrong with you? You've gone to your doctor, you've had the blood work done, and everything comes back as fine, at least by their standards. But you know something's up. You know something's out of alignment. You just don't know where to start. So there's that fine line between reactive health and proactive health. And really what I'm asking you is to evaluate where you are and where you want to go with your health. Reactive health is what most women live in, especially in midlife. You wait until symptoms show up, like bloating, weight gain, fatigue, hot flashes, mood swings. They're all just symptoms. You treat the symptoms, not the cause. So antacids are typically what is recommended for reflux, sleeping pills for insomnia, diet changes that don't stick and are so unattainable. You're constantly putting out fires. One issue resolves and another one appears. You feel like your body is betraying you. Your health is controlled by your symptoms. That's where reactive can change into proactive health. We identify root causes early on, like gut imbalances, inflammation, blood sugar imbalances, stress, hormonal shifts, and we support your body before it really breaks down, supporting the digestive system, hormone balance, and metabolic efficiency. Everything is connected. You build long-term resilience so your body can handle life changes smoothly. And if you're like me, you want to age well. You want to be here, see your children grow, to see your grandchildren grow, and you want to be able to feel like you have tons of energy to hang out and play with them and just do the things you love. Maybe pickleball. You feel empowered and you are in control of your health journey. So I want you to take a moment and have a look at this chart. Really sort of evaluating where you are with each of these situations in your life. Would you rate your digestion as being top notch? What about absorption? Are you actually getting the nutrition out of your food? Or if you were to turn around and look in the toilet, what might you see there? And when we're not detoxifying properly, we also have issues like skin breakouts or rashes. How about your sleep? Can you honestly say that you're waking feeling well rested every morning? How about stress management? Do you just fly off the handle for no reason and really kind of wonder where that outburst came from? Maybe your metabolism isn't what it used to be. And you've heard the term, your metabolism is broken. It's actually not. It's called adaptive thermogenesis. And it's your body's response to chronic dieting, eliminating certain food groups. All those things can be improved upon. When we're also talking about hormones, we want to include glucose. So what we're trying to do with this proactive health picture is to improve our digestion and elimination, improve our energy and our sleep, and in turn our metabolism is fired up. Reduce bloating, better sleep, hormonal balance, more energy. It all adds up. It can be really hard to make sense of all the conflicting information out there, and it can be really confusing to know where to start. Oftentimes we're told that's normal as you age. Hot flashes are inevitable. You just have to eat less. Have you been told any of those things? It's time to take control back. We're going to move from symptoms to solutions. If we take a look at the first statement of that's normal as you age, things like food sensitivities or gut flora imbalances that maybe result in constipation or diarrhea, the bloating, the inflammation. We looked in the mirror and thought, oh my gosh, my face looks so puffy. Or maybe at night when you take your rings off, there's lines, or maybe you can't even get your rings on anymore. Pillar one is healing your digestion. And there are simple strategies that we can implement to ensure that we're breaking down our foods optimally and absorbing all the nutrition, as well as eliminating. The second one, hot flashes are inevitable. That's just part of getting older. Well, hot flashes are really only one symptom. There's a lot of things that are going on hormonally behind the estrogen and progesterone balance in your body. What about your insulin levels? How about your leptin? It actually cues your hunger signals. What about cortisol, the stress hormone? Are you frazzled? What about your thyroid? And this is where the testing that is being done is not really addressing what's happening in your body. It's only that line of fine. I can help you to make sense of what those tests are actually missing and how you can support your body through all of these stages to enhance your sleep and your moods. You just need to eat less. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's calories in versus calories out. It's so much more than that. And as we age, our needs change. We need to look at our blood sugar levels. We need balanced insulin. We need to support our liver. We need improved thyroid function and consistent energy. All are important to fire up your metabolism so that you burn the fat and not just go from one diet to another. Let me tell you about Mary. Obviously, that's not her real name. But she came to me, as many women do, feeling tired and irritable. Her clothes weren't fitting, and her sleep was erratic. Her hot flashes and mood swings were ruining her relationships. She was always trying to put out fires. And every time she went to her doctor, she couldn't get the tests that she needed to really clarify what was happening in her body. Mary came to see me, and we made some really simple changes to start. We used some supplements to balance out her digestive system. She started to have more energy because of that. As she was starting to eliminate better, toxins in her body were being moved through the channels of elimination, and her hot flashes actually started to diminish. Alongside that, her sleep improved. She was sleeping through the night, and therefore she had way more energy. When we're not looking at these factors all together, it can be very easy to simply just go and take a pill that's suggested by our doctor. I'm not saying that those remedies don't have their place, but oftentimes there are things that we can do nutritionally and naturally to help our body function really better than it has been. So you can heal your gut. You can balance your hormones, and weight loss will come. This is something that I've been working with hundreds of women in their midlife stage. The easiest is healing the gut. The first step, you don't have to go on some strict diet and remove all the foods that you think are triggering, but having some clarity and guidance around where to start, what supplements might actually be beneficial in the initial stages to help your body work more efficiently, then helps you balance out your hormones. That can also come with what you're putting on your plate. Each person is individual, so we need to sit down and have a conversation about what symptoms have been showing up for you and how we can improve upon what's happening. When all these situations are addressed, weight loss becomes effortless. And it's not just weight loss I'm talking about. This is fat burning. You are firing up your metabolism because your body is working more efficiently. If things aren't in place, like proper sleep and hydration, good luck trying to lose the weight. Forcing your body into restrictive diets is going to put more stress on your adrenal glands. And if your thyroid's out of balance, We need to nourish to ensure that your metabolism responds in kind. I know what you're thinking. It's going to be hard. I'm going to have to give up so many things. I'm going to have to weigh and measure everything I'm eating. I don't have the time for that. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so expensive. Well, you are at a crossroads. You're at a point from crossing that line to reactive to proactive health. And that's where remarkable change can happen in your body. Investing what might be like a trip away. Isn't your health worth that? Having the clarity and guidance from someone who has made it their business and their life's work to simplify things so that you don't have to guess, you don't have to follow what your friend down the road did. This is all geared towards you and what will work best for you and where you are in your life. And if this has piqued your interest enough, I hope that you will take the time to book in for a complimentary health alignment call. This is something that I offer to anyone who is serious about taking the next steps. We can address some of your issues and talk about maybe the things you've done in the past and what we might be able to do in the future. There's no obligation. It's simply just an offering of my time to let you get to know me a little bit better and how I work and what you might expect in terms of time and investment. So don't forget, Mary, you do have options. You don't need to keep spinning your wheels. You don't need to say, well, this is just inevitable. It's a part of aging. I'm here empowering women to thrive naturally, restoring balance, vitality, and wellness. It has been my absolute pleasure to help so many women, and I would be delighted to help you too. So please be sure to click on the link and book your complimentary health alignment call. Have a great day.